Thankfully, they're shooting up some of their own stuff. And the bugs have woken up as well. Oh, this is great, which means all the bugs down here have woken up. Welcome back to episode 4 of Rimeffect, you beautiful people. Last episode we had a couple things going on, nothing too much. But unfortunately, we did have the Rogue VI quest, which was super cool. But we weren't able to do it, it timed out. I have had a little look back, and it seems that it did time out a day or two too early, which is a bit of a shame. We've had a slaver come in. We checked the slaver at the end of last episode. Didn't really have too much there. Bonnie had a creative inspiration, but he can't really do too much of that, and already traded with the Exotics Good Trader. This episode, we are after getting a couple more suits of the Heavy Alliance armor, and then we'll also want to get a couple suits of the light armor. So we're going to need 3 more suits in total to cover these guys, and then possibly another 2, so I think 5. So then we can take the colony up to a decent amount, and with that we should be able to start picking some serious fights. One thing I realised is these rooms here are bigger than the rooms down in the bottom section. So what we want to do is, and we've set the blueprint up, so we are going to put the new rooms into here instead. We're going to extend that up just a little bit, so as you can see we can fit a whole bunch more of these in than those rooms there. And I think what we're going to do is this section here all the way around we're going to turn into like a manufactorium, storeroom, and all of those good things, and then expand this area here out so it's going to be a way bigger and better social room. Then we're going to need to move the science lab and those things, but we do have a black hive attack, and let's see if they got the burrows this time. So no burrows on this, which is cool. So they do have some of the big mammoth worms, which are kind of difficult to take down, and then we've also got the black spiders. So this is a considerably bigger force than what we fought the other episode, but still going to be a whole bunch of fun to take down. We'll get everyone ready. They are all sleeping at the moment, and this is a little ways away, so we don't need to worry too much. And we also have the slaves over here that might fight them, so I guess we could rescue a couple of them, increase our relationship with them, or alternatively try to recruit them if we're not too bothered about annoying them. But everyone's got a weapon. Barney does have that grenade launcher, which is going to be utterly useless, but we're not going to give him anything else. I think it seems to fit quite nicely with the aesthetic that we're going for. And who knows, maybe the bugs have some bionic implants. They don't. But if they did, it'd probably work out alright. Let's go into where we've got all of the stones, and then cover the main area, and then we can start getting people into actual fence positions. And shortly would be the word I'm looking for right there. Yeah, all the slavers are running in, and that's fine. We're offering some decent fast support. We can't really use too many of the bionics right now. And what we do want to check is see if Kendra can actually start shooting her gun yet. So if we go B, shoot that. No, she's just using bionic throw. Can you shoot your gun? No, she still can't shoot. So maybe if we drop the shield. No, still can't shoot. So maybe she has to have an SMG or a pistol. Or am I missing something with her? I don't think I am. Just been a bit difficult to work with at the moment. Patrick, what are you doing up there, buddy? Come down over here for us. Mammoth worms are moving in, which aren't going to be too much of an issue. They would have been, but we got a whole bunch of a meat shield in front of us that's going to soak up a lot of that damage. You guys move down here, try to get the flank off. You guys take that side, the slavers have the centre. We can take that bugbear out. Okay, bit of an overextension on that part. Move back in. Alright, cool. Well, seems to be going alright. Yeah, grenade launcher, buddy! Oh yeah, you do your thing. That's happening there, alright. That's going there. Barney needs treatment because we stand in front of a bug because I am a noob. Oh yeah, you're going to spot that thing for us, mate? Man, that just soaked that shot up like it was nothing. Bunch of stuff down here, which is quite nice. Okay. All dealt with. Let's put this into the home area. And then everyone be set to firefight on 1. Cool, and let's go put these fires out, lads. Storyteller has changed, so Void is now in the hot seat. But he gave us a cold snap straight away and also sent in this manhunting pack of Agra-pawns. So we are going to go get everyone ready, move over, and we are going to go shoot them in the face a little bit. They are really susceptible to fire apparently, so I think we use a combat drone and then a couple incinerates. We should be in a nice situation. There is a whole bunch of them though, so we do need to be a little bit careful or we're going to get straight up overrun, methinks. Okay, we are shooting, but slowly. We're going to need to move back. Those things are deceptively quick. And straight away, combat drone right here for us, Patrick, mate. And then move up, and we're going to need to get an incinerate off nice and soon. If you would mind moving, mate, that'd be fantastic. You guys come across the top. Patrick, how you doing? You doing alright? Bang down and incinerate right there for us. Or not. Cool, you do your own thing. Go invisible, maybe they leave you alone. Yeah, sweet, they do. Now let's try the incinerate just there. Cool, we got one, which isn't great. You guys here aren't having the best of times. Kendra still can't shoot, so we'll give her a bionic throw. That at least will slow them down. She's got dominance going off, so she's managed to, well, take over 3 of them. That's really good. Gnu is down, kind of be expected, since we just got overrun. We do need to sort some sort of defensive position, start funneling people in. I don't think we're going to go for a kill zone in this one, just because I'm finding kill zones to be a little bit samesies. And if you get a good enough kill zone, like, you are in no danger of ever getting wiped out, because everything just gets hurdled into one place when you just gun them down. So I have a plan for another style of base, which I think should be quite fun. Jay, you move across here. Patrick, you come up here. Kendra, come across the top. Barney, you can't really do too much. Try to get all year out the way. Gnu, how long you got? You got 6 hours, you'll be fine. Everyone's good. Well, that was very poorly dealt with on my part, but details. And we managed to catch the base on fire. Of course we did. Why wouldn't we? You know, using fire right next to the base is kind of going to cause you problems. Infested ship chunk has just come in. A bunch of those little ones, that's cool. That is a whole bunch of components when we finally get to it. And there's still a couple of these little Agra-pawns running around. So they don't burn super quickly, which is good. Let's hope we can get those fires out and then carry on doing what we need to do. Fire is still going. We haven't managed to get that out just yet, and straight away an infested crash ship module has landed right here. Now this one contains the big beasties. This contains the hive queen, who can produce more hives. So that is going to be a little bit annoying. Well, more bugs more than hives, but that's something that we are going to have to deal with, because once that gets triggered, this has already been dealt with, but all of those will trigger as well, and we're just smack bang in the middle of a bunch of bugs. It's an ugly planet. It's a bug planet. God has finally decided to join us. So what was COD good at? Okay, so he's good at construction, terrible at shooting, terrible at melee, and pretty poor across the board. So why do we choose you? Temperature tolerant, which is good. Fast learner, good. Sanguine and rowdy. Unconvincing and xenophile. Okay, yeah, so he's just going to be our builder. So if we're just going to go COD and then construction onto 1. So that's cool, he's in. We do need to get him some kit so he doesn't look like some absolute weirdo. We have called in 3 different traders, and so far all we've found is a awful Alliance rifle. These guys do have a shotgun, so we do have a spare Alliance rifle here as well. And then we managed to get 1 light helmet, which is just there. So we are not having much luck in actually finding equipment to gear our guys up with, which is a slight shame. We kind of need some better equipment so we can actually get off and do some killing. But details. Let's stick with it and hopefully we find something. And pretty much straight away we now have a raid coming in from Anna's Blades. Let's have a little look, see what these guys have got. They're not crazy well equipped. They've got some okay stuff. There is a lot of them, so this is going to give us an issue. And they're a siege as well, so they're just going to pound this base from way away with a whole bunch of mortars, which is not going to be ideal for us. So I think if we get Patrick, we get him to come up, we cloak, and then we just drop in a combat drone right into the middle of them, maybe an incinerate as well, and try to catch as many of them on fire as we can. If he gets into any trouble, we're going to go straight into cloak. With the cloak, then obviously he's invisible, so they won't shoot at him. And maybe with that, we can get something lucky off. We might be able to tag one of the artillery shells, or both of them. They go off, and they could take a couple people. He is making his way. He's slow, but he will get here. We've got Patrick in. He took a couple tags on his way in, so we're going to drop down the incinerate right into the middle of everyone. And then a combat drone over here. And that should cause a whole bunch of trouble for them. We're not going to get too much, though. Have managed to get a mortar shell off. Took a couple things out. Nothing too fancy there. We'll pull Patrick back. We'll take everyone else other than Patrick. And I think we're going to have to go out the bottom here. Dead screen across and try to get somewhat close because our weapons don't have the best range. I don't know how long this tactical cloak is going to last. But it takes a while. But it recharges super quickly, which is cool. We haven't taken many of them out. Riley's still there causing a problem. So let's go catch him on fire because he's going to be a problem for us if we don't deal with that. These guys are coming down across here through the bottom of the base, which means that we are just going to be able to pick them off piecemeal. Kendra, you get to here, stop people coming in. Gnu, you take that bit. Oh yeah, you move back. Jay, you come forward. I'm not sure what that was, but that was pretty cool. Cord, you haven't got much armor, so you're going to take the top in case anyone tries to flank round. Patrick's still doing his thing, and he's doing it pretty well. And he just keeps getting stunned by that matey there. Ah, that is annoying. So by the time the stun goes off, they're ready for another one. This could be a problem. Okay, we'll get tactical cloak on the second that you can. It doesn't really matter that... Okay, cool. They're going to go off elsewhere, then we can go chuck some nasties down on them whilst they're not trying to get us with AoE. We'll soon be holding okay along here. Not great. Let's get a combat drone right here because there seems to be a lot of them about. Move forward. That tactical cloak is actually insane and so useful. I will try to drop a incinerator around here, I think. So we're in behind them, we're in front of them. We've got them pinned. Some nutcases run across there. They're also behind us. How did they get... Oh, they went around the top of the base. Okay, we're pretty surrounded. Thankfully, they don't really have too much that can deal with our heavy armor. Kendra, you do have a bionic annihilation field. Drop that there. That's going to get a nice big amount of AoE off. Bionic dominance. Put that onto the guy with the chain gun. Then hopefully he can do a bunch of damage. All those guys are going to take damage over time. Cod is down, he beats out in 7 hours. That is fine. That's all going okay across there. Patrick is moving up. He's got an incinerate left, so chuck that there whilst they're running away. When you're ready, mate. There we go. Cool. Okay, looks like it actually does direct damage if it hits something straight up. Really, really would like that overload so we can knock out shields and that. These guys are all okay. Gnu, you're in heavy armor, so you're now on search and destroy. And oh yeah, you're on search and destroy. The rest of you guys are now going to come off, so hopefully you can start rescuing and healing some people. Patrick, how are you doing? You're not missing any body parts yet, are you? No, you're still being a bit of a beast. Tactical cloak, so they stop shooting you. If we can knock him out and steal that armor, that's going to be huge. And these guns just do no damage at all. They're like little pea shooters. Bang that there. Let's cause as much damage to them as we can. We've got a bunch of stuff over here that they're leaving for us, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, he's dead. Mechanoid cluster is coming straight in on top of that. That is towards the north. That's well out of the way. We don't need to worry too much. And did anyone drop anything good? Not really. But if we strip him down because of that armor, we can break that down and we can sell that. Well, scrap it into components. That'll be really useful for us. We could do with that. And then, oh, we'll extract his stack as well. We can sell that. That's a nice amount of money there. And then also strip him down. Is anyone going to be worth capturing now is the next question. Undergrounder, Free Mine and Rowdy? Nope. Sanguine, Valiant, Stiff, can do crafting, mining, construction. Have 32 conditions need tending to. Yeah, we will take him. Okay, so we rescued Cod, but then nobody came to actually tend to him, so he died, which is a bit of a shame. Was he particularly great? He was useful, I guess. Looks like we've got to recruit some more people. We've got another mechanoid cluster coming straight in. Okay, and that's landed nearly on top of the other one, which is a psychic droner. And now this is a toxic spewer. Oh, fantastic. I have virtually no clue on how we are going to deal with all of this. Siegebreaker, Goliath, another Siegebreaker, Lancer, Fireworms, Phalanx, Goliath, Centipede, Lancer, then... yeah. We're in trouble. This is going to be difficult. I guess what we can do is we cancel that and we take this mortar and we reinstall it over here and then hope that we can get enough shells off to actually do some damage to it. But yeah, we're not in a great situation. We're running low on food. We've got psychic drone, toxic fallout. Yeah, we're in danger. And the dynasty of Roller is coming in as well, so it looks like they'll probably wake up the mechanoids. And they ain't going to do too much, and they're coming from that side and this side. So that side, 2 clusters, 1 siege and 1 raid in, I think, less than a day. We aren't even healed up. We're about to have a bunch of mental breaks. We've got toxic build up on a couple of the guys. Yeah, we're in trouble. And they haven't even had the time to move the body either. So, brilliant. We're going to do really well right here. That's going to trigger that proximity sensor. And we are then going to be in some serious, serious trouble. Not as much as these guys, but still in trouble nonetheless. Do you know what? I don't actually know what we're going to do here. Thankfully, they're shooting up some of their own stuff. And the bugs have woken up as well. Oh, this is great, which means all the bugs down here have woken up. Okay, we've locked all the doors. Hopefully this buys us enough time. Todd is outside. Let's get Todd in. And then maybe the bugs fight the mechanoids. I think it's probably going to be our best bet. We don't need to worry too much about power at the moment. And... yeah. Okay. So the bugs will fight the mechanoids. We got those tribes there. These tribes are going to fight these bugs. We stay inside, and I guess we try to take out whatever's left. No, that's the bravest of strategies, but I think that that's just about the only one we've got. And that is the Insectoid Queen right there. Bit of a powerhouse. I don't think the bugs are going to do too well. But if I'm not mistaken, because all the doors are closed and they can't get in, what they'll do is they'll go round, and when they aggro, they'll just aggro what else is on the map. Okay, they are tending to Barney finally. What is the work set for doctors? Yeah, we have people set to doctor, they're just not doctoring. Okay. I think somehow we might just hold this. Patrick, how did you get outside? That door's locked. Or did I? No, I put it on the wrong one. Cool. Amazing. I've got to learn how not to press the wrong button on doors. That keeps costing us quite a lot. Okay, don't allow that door, and just to be double sure, we don't allow that door. Awesome. Oh yeah, off there. We're going to need to put some recreation in, so they at least have something to do whilst they're stuck here. Mechanoids are going off and now just trying to wipe everything out, just committing genocide as they do. And we're going to have to get back in and take these out before some more of them wake up. Tribals have shown up, but now have just been intercepted by a bunch of bugs. I don't think they're going to do too much. If they get through the first door, we're going to open the second and then shoot them in the face until they run away. But we've also got mechanoids coming down onto them from that side. And mechanoids around there are still holding pretty strong. Nothing too much up here. It's just once this group here starts aggroing, I think we'll be fine. We just have to hold until then. Mechanoids did manage to fight the bugs in the end, so my money is on the bugs winning this round. If they can take out the pikemen. A whole bunch more mechanoids have spawned in, so they're on their way down. And I think once they're down here, fighting all those bugs, we are going to need to go and take... Well, actually, all we got to do is just hit the unstable power core. So I think we should be able to do that with an incinerate. And that will take this section here out and hopefully take down these assemblers. Because, yeah, they're the only assemblers that are there. I thought there's some up here, but there's not. Okay, that's cool. How are we looking on food? We do have enough food, so we can still just stay in here for a decent while longer. That's a bad day to be a mech. Hat. Mechanoids did hold on the right side, so that's a bit of a problem. I thought these guys would have got taken out, but those bugs just are doing no damage to those bigger mechs. Doing nothing to the centipede as well. Gonna sneak Kendra up. We'll make sure that door is closed behind us, and we're going to use Bionic Domination on this siege breaker here. Go on, get it off. No, just keeps using... Okay, cool, that is now ours. Okay, Jay, it's time to shine. Time to prove your worth. Wait until the door closes. And now Jay up here. Whilst these are fighting, see if we can get up. And what's going to be the best way to run through this? Oh, if I had any common sense, I would have sent Patrick up and then used his invisibility to try getting close. I think we just come across this way. Try to stay out the fires. Don't get caught on fire. And I think we're in the shield now. So let's go tag that power core. Come on, Jay, mate. This is quite important that you hit that. Okay, move. Come on, J-Man, get yourself out. Whenever you're ready, bro. Hit the power core. That's all you gotta do. Cool. And now let's get out of there, mate. Okay, that's 2 assemblers down. There's still a big old scrap going on along here. Our auto turret still being super annoying. We do have another unstable power core along here, which I think we'll send Jay back, get him healed up, then we'll bring Patrick up. Patrick will bang out his invisibility, go in, snipe that off, and that should take out a pretty sizable chunk of the mechs. 0.8 days, 0.8 days, so we do have a bit of time on that. And then we've got another power core up here which should deal with most of this. How is that Toxic Spirit looking? There's Toxic Spirit on 58%. Okay, so we do have 2 power cores which are going to be able to cause a bunch of damage. Fantastic. Okay, mate. Jay, down to here. Okay, Jay's in. Jay's about to start getting healed up. We're going to bring Patrick up. Patrick does have the shield belt, so he's going to be able to take a couple more tags. These guys up here all seem pretty happy duking it out. Turns out siege breakers aren't very good at fighting other siege breakers. Patrick has... how are we going to do this? Let's just get invisibility off. It looks like the turrets can still see him. Okay, cool. That's the Inferno Cannon gone, which is good. If we can get to there, or if we get to here, we can only be shot by that little cannon, which is fine. Can't hit target. What about now? Cool. Hit the power core. We're out of that one's range. Okay, so right now we've only got the toxic spewer for cover. His tactical cloak should come back online fairly soon. It's a cooldown of 1 hour. We've got 7 seconds on that. That's fine. He's doing a decent amount of damage. They are just shooting themselves at the moment. Then all we're going to need to do is tag either... Well, just tag this. That's that to go up. That's fine. Tactical cloak, come this way. Just in time as well. And shoot this. And that should take out the last of the mech assemblers. Looks like mechanoids and bugs pretty much wiped each other out. Other than we do have some Goliaths there. It looks like Bionic Dominance doesn't have a cooldown, so you can actually chain that, which is huge. And they do have... Oh wait, we got Sabotage. Can we use that on a turret? Nope. So we're going to need to get inside the turret, which unfortunately is going to probably put us in range, yeah, of all of those. That's not good. Okay, incinerate down there, and let's hope this works. No, that got absorbed by the shield. I think we just got to get out. What is left? What are you going to make? A centipede. Okay, they are shooting their own assembler, so maybe if we keep kiting that way, move back a bit. Okay, assembler's taken up. Cool. Now let's get out of this trouble here. Cool, that is fine. That's not a problem. Please don't blow up my mechanoid components. That's just about the only thing making this attack worth it. Okay, you invisible now, mate? Come on, Patrick, invisibility. Sweet. Patrick down here, bro. All looking good up there. Bugs have nearly beaten the mechanoids back. Other than there is a couple of them here which are offering some pretty serious fire support. Kendra, why are you still there? Patrick is pretty much back at base, so we're going to use Sabotage on the Goliath. And then hopefully with that Goliath, it will be able to take out the 2 pikemen. Turns out Sabotage is super short range. Come on, Patrick, keep moving, mate. Keep pushing forward. Just got to get to that door, mate. Okay, Sabotage has gone off. How long do you last for? 1 day. That is huge. So it looks like it just shoots the nearest target. So that's fine. Let's just move out the way and then it'll go attack some bugs for us. Not too bothered about 1 Goliath with a needle gun. Needle guns suck. Maybe if we pull Oya out, because he has a heavy cannon, we can start plinking this down. And that should hopefully be out of range of everything else. Right, we have Oya out now. We're going to pull Oya towards the top, hopefully out of the range of the cannons. And then we are going to go and try to take out this first siege breaker. Or Bonnie's going to try shoot with a pistol. So they took the walls out along here, which is kind of to be expected. You know, they are big artillery rounds being fired at each other. Well, we still have the old EMP, but I think with that many mechs, we weren't really in a situation to be able to use it properly. And Oya's in position, and cool. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do. Let's just keep an eye. So that's 59 at the moment. Okay, 9% damage. It is going to take a while. Okay, anyway, I think with that, that's a good place to wrap up the episode. That was a brutal one, that was. That was good fun. Alright, I'll be Gonzi. I'll look forward to catching you on the next one.